A very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with another important topic of chapter respiration in plants, and topic is formation of acetyl coenzyme A. In previous class, I am already discussed about the what is glycolysis and how the respiration takes place in two major steps: anaerobic respiration and aerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, the process is known as glycolysis, in which the partial breakdown of glucose molecule takes place in the absence of oxygen. This is a 10-step process during which there is a 2-phosphorylation and 2 dephosphorylation, that is removal of ATP molecule and utilization of ATP molecule. Now also there is a dehydrogenation, one step involved in the dehydrogenation process in which the NADH plus form during the process, and the product of the reaction or glycolysis is pyruvic acid, that is 2 molecule of pyruvic acid, and the net gain of ATP which form during the reaction or during the glycolysis is 2 ATP molecule formed during the whole glycolysis. In today's class, I am going to discuss about the topic formation of acetyl coenzyme A, which is a step involved in the aerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, we have already discussed about the glycolysis process. Now, in this class, I am going to discuss about the formation of acetyl coenzyme A in the aerobic respiration. Here is aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration. In the aerobic respiration, this step, the whole reaction or metabolic process reactions takes place in the mitochondria in presence of oxygen, but some steps are not involve the oxygen molecule, but because of this take place in the mitochondria, so and the reaction after this are connected with this reaction, so they are also included in the aerobic respiration. In the aerobic respiration, the process is, first step is formation of acetyl coenzyme A. Formation of acetyl coenzyme A. So, enzyme A undergoes in aerobic respiration and also undergoes in Krebs cycle. Before this, the pyruvic acid involved in the formation of acetyl coenzyme A. The pyruvic acid transport in the mitochondria, and where the formation of acetyl coenzyme A takes place in the presence of some enzymes, and also there is a formation and occurrence of decarboxylation, because in glycolysis there is no any decarboxylation process takes place during the glycolysis process or in the glycolysis process, but here is the involvement of decarboxylation, that is what we have discussed in the respiration reaction. There is a evolving of 6 carbon dioxide molecule during the whole respiration process. So first carbon dioxide releasing in the formation of acetyl coenzyme A, because we have already known that pyruvic acid formed by pyruvic acid is 3 carbon containing molecule. Here is 3 carbon containing molecule and 2 molecule of pyruvic acid formed during the glycolysis process. The pyruvic acid undergoes in aerobic respiration. Now 2 molecule of pyruvic acid, so here is 3 carbon, so overall 6 carbon is present. So after this, the pyruvic acid involved in the conversion of or formation of acetyl coenzyme A. Acetyl coenzyme A, during the formation of acetyl coenzyme A form contains 2 carbon containing molecule. So one carbon releases in the form of carbon carbon dioxide, that is decarboxylation takes place. Carboxylation takes place during the reaction, and in the decarboxylation carbon is removed in the form of oxides or oxidation. Carbon undergoes in oxidation process. After the oxidation process, the carbon dioxide formed during this reaction. Here is one. So from the 1 pyruvic acid to acetyl coenzyme, formation of acetyl coenzyme, there is only one carboxylation takes place. Now here is 2 molecule of pyruvic acid, so second pyruvic acid also undergoes in the same reaction. So 2 carbon dioxide releases after this process, and here is again 2 molecule of acetyl coenzyme formed during this reaction, and there is also formation of the dehydrogenation process in the presence of enzyme dehydrogenase, and the decarboxylation also takes place in the presence of enzyme decarboxylase similarly, and there is a formation of NADH plus H plus from NAD plus. चला जाए process. After the oxidation process, there is a formation of carbon dioxide molecule in the presence of decarboxylase enzyme. The finally one molecule of carbon dioxide release or remove from the pyruvic acid, which is 3 carbon containing molecule, and or 1 molecule of pyruvic acid get converted into and there is a formation of 1 molecule of acetyl coenzyme. Because of here is 2 molecule of pyruvic acid, so both simultaneously undergoes in the this reaction. There is this reaction, and finally the second carbon dioxide also releases from the second pyruvic acid, or the conversion of second pyruvic acid. Now the 3 carbon containing molecule here is converted into 2 carbon containing molecule. There is 2 molecule of acetyl coenzyme A. So overall the carbons are 4 in number. 2 into 2 is equal to 4 carbon. अभी भी बाकी है, अभी भी 4 कार्बन को रिलीज करना बाकी है in the oxidation process. अभी भी बाकी है because these 4 carbon also releases in the form of carbon dioxide molecule. This is the first carbon dioxide molecule which is released in the formation of acetyl coenzyme A, और 2 carbon releases ग्लूकोज में जो 6 कार्बन कंटेनिंग मॉलिक्यूल है, 6 कार्बन में से अगर 2 कार्बन निकल गए तो रेस्ट 4 कार्बन बचे. तो here is a 4 carbon of acetyl 2 molecule of acetyl coenzyme A, and the whole process is take place in the presence of another enzyme, pyruvate dehydrogenase enzyme. In the dehydrogenase enzyme, the finally NAD plus is converted into NADH plus. Here is again 2 molecule, because from one molecule the 1 NADH plus form, and here is 2 molecule undergoes in the formation of acetyl coenzyme A. So again 2 molecule of NADH plus is released by the whole reaction by this process. Now the acetyl coenzyme A transfer into the Krebs cycle or in the mitochondria, because these are in the mitochondria, and the formation of pyruvic acid takes place in the cytosol. Then in the cytosol, the pyruvic acid transported in the mitochondria, where the mitochondrial matrix have the dehydrogenase enzyme, the pyruvic dehydrogenase enzyme and carboxylase enzyme. With the help of these enzymes, finally 2 molecule of acetyl coenzyme A form by the whole process, and inside the mitochondria the acetyl coenzyme A undergoes in the Krebs cycle. In the Krebs cycle, they bind with the oxaloacetic acid and converted and form the oxaloacetic acid से citric acid का formation होगा, which is because here is 2 carbon containing molecule. So 2 carbon and oxaloacetic acid is 4 carbon containing molecule. So the carbon atoms present in the acetyl coenzyme or in citric acid is 6 carbon containing molecule, but the 2 carbon of glucose molecule, that is 2 carbon of acetyl coenzyme A molecule, which can be released during the decarboxylation process, and these 2 carbon releases by the decarboxylation process, or the carbon molecule goes in oxidation. After the oxidation, finally the carbon dioxide molecule releases by the citric acid in the formation of alpha ketogluteric acid, isocitric acid, and the formation of succinyl coenzyme A. So first carboxylation takes place in the Krebs cycle, that is formation of during the formation of alpha ketogluteric acid, and the second decarboxylation takes place in the conversion of alpha ketogluteric acid to succinyl coenzyme A of succinic acid. Finally the decarboxylation and there is also dehydrogenation both take place. Now here is 2 carbon molecule releases by the oxidation by the process of decarboxylation, and the decarboxylation takes place or oxidation of carbon molecule takes place in the matrix of the mitochondria. And the second, which is Krebs cycle, में कैसे हो रहा है ये डिस्कस करते हैं with the help of Krebs cycle, which was given by the Hans Krebs ने जो साइकिल दी थी, and the cycle takes place in the mitochondrial matrix, and finally the products of these, that is NADH plus and GTP and FADH2, all these substance undergoes and complexes compound undergoes in the electron transport system. After the electron transport system, finally there is formation of ATP from electron gradient or proton pump molecule, that is the FOF1 particles participate in the formation of ATP in the presence of enzyme ATP synthetase. Now discuss करते हैं with the help of flow chart or Krebs cycle how the decarboxylation takes place, because we have already know in previous class that in the respiration process only electrons, because we need electrons through the electron gradient, finally the energy should be possible to form or formation of ATP should be possible in the electron transport system. तो ये प्रोसेस क्यों हो रहा है? क्योंकि हमें एनर्जी चाहिए ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल से, और ये एनर्जी ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल से कैसे मिलेगी? बिकॉज इन द ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल ऑल द 6 कार्बन आर अटैच्ड विथ ईच अदर बाय द कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड, एंड देयर द कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड इज फॉर्म्ड बाय ओनली द शेयरिंग ऑफ electron in between the first carbon, second, so third to fifth, so and so on, how many carbon there in glucose molecule. The electron finally during the breakdown of these covalent bond, the electron releases, and because the sugar is reducing sugar, when the carbon of reducing sugar undergoes in oxidation process, the final cycle or TCA, tricarboxylic acid cycle. Tricarboxylic acid cycle, TCA, because we have already known the acetyl coenzyme A transport acetyl coenzyme A bind with coenzyme A bind with oxaloacetic acid. Here is oxaloacetic acid. Finally oxaloacetic acid acetyl coenzyme A. Here The oxaloacetic acid is 4 carbon containing molecule and the acetyl coenzyme A is 2 carbon containing molecule. When the acetyl coenzyme A bind with oxaloacetic acid, they converted into the citric acid. Citric acid. Citric acid is a 6 carbon containing molecule in which the 2 carbon of acetyl coenzyme A and the 4 carbon of oxaloacetic acid. Now citric acid converted into the alpha ketogluteric acid. Alpha keto after the decarboxylation process, and there is also dehydrogenation process. Both take place in the conversion or in the formation of alpha ketogluteric acid from citric acid. In this process there is a decarboxylation process in which by which the carbon dioxide releases or carbon releases in the form of oxidized form, or there is also release of hydrogen molecule in the form of NADH plus, because जब decarboxylation process होगी, because here is reducing sugar, तो there in the sugar or in the glucose molecule there is a hydroxyl group or hydrogen is also attached with each carbon molecule in the glucose molecule. So if there is decarboxylation process take place in the conversion of or in the formation of alpha ketogluteric acid, so this is also followed by the reaction of dehydrogenation, because there is also need of removal of hydrogen molecule by the complex or by the compound. Now another reaction, the next reaction is the formation of succinic acid. Succinic acid. Succinic acid. Before this, this is another formation of succinyl coenzyme A, or after the formation of succinyl coenzyme A, succinic acid form. There is also in the formation of alpha ketogluteric acid. After the formation of alpha ketogluteric acid, the alpha ketogluteric acid also undergoes in the decarboxylation process or simultaneously decarboxylation process or dehydrogenation process. So decarboxylation process, so here is removal of carbon dioxide molecule and also removal of NADH, also formation of NADH plus from NAD plus molecule. H plus from NAD plus molecule. So, and also there is occurrence of substrate level phosphorylation, that is GTP formed from GDP guanosine diphosphate converted into guanosine triphosphate. The phosphorylation occurred during the reaction, and there is also formation of releasing of carbon dioxide molecule in the form of oxidized form, and dehydrogenation also takes place in which the hydrogen molecule is removed in the form of NADH plus, and the GTP finally converted into the ATP molecule, or then so this type of formation of ATP is known as substrate level phosphorylation. Now next is the succinic acid is finally converted into the malic acid. Malic acid malic acid. Now here succinic acid is 4 carbon containing molecule, and here is also malic acid is 4 carbon containing molecule, and from the malic acid oxaloacetic acid form oxaloacetic acid form, which is again the 4 carbon containing molecule, and there is again dehydrogenation takes place, in which the formation of NADH H plus formed by NAD plus molecule, that is nicotinamide dinucleotide converted into the NADH plus. There is a release of hydrogen molecule by the dehydrogenation process. After the dehydrogenation process, the oxaloacetic acid formed from the malic acid. Now, the malic in the formation of the succinic acid undergoes in the, again here is also the dehydrogenation process takes place, in which FADH2 formed by FAD formed from FAD plus. So whole reaction is that this is the Krebs cycle, in which the Krebs cycle, also known as tricarboxylic acid cycle, in which citric acid form tricarboxyl, because 3 carboxylic group are present in the citric acid. The first compound which is formed is citric acid, and there is a presence of 3 carboxylic group. That's why this is known as tricarboxylic acid cycle. After the formation of citric acid, the citric acid undergoes in the formation of alpha ketoglutarate acid. During this reaction, there is a occurrence of decarboxylation process and the dehydrogenation process, in which the carbon dioxide releases, and for also formation of NADH plus also takes place during the reaction. Now alpha ketoglutarate acid also undergoes in the decarboxylation process, substrate level phosphorylation and dehydrogenation process. Now succinic, after this the alpha ketoglutarate acid is 5 carbon containing molecule, and here is again decarboxylation takes place. Now फिर से यहाँ पे 4 कार्बन कंटेनिंग मॉलिक्यूल, बट अब कोई भी डीकार्बोक्सिलेशन प्रोसेस नहीं होगा, बिकॉज द होल कार्बन मॉलिक्यूल रिलीजेस ड्यूरिंग द reaction or during this reaction to the succinic acid formation, because there is a 2 molecule of acetyl coenzyme A. So overall carbon atom which are present, that is 4 carbon molecule, 2 carbon, here is acetyl coenzyme A is 2 carbon containing molecule, 2 into 2 is equal to 4 carbon is present in 2 molecule of acetyl coenzyme A. So 4 carbon, because 1 carbon is releases in the oxidized form here, and the second carbon releases is the oxidized form is in the formation of succinic acid. So here is 2 carbon containing molecule, 2 carbon. The cycle runs 2 times for the release of all 4 carbon molecule of glucose molecule, because we have already know that in the formation of acetyl coenzyme A, there is again the decarboxylation process takes place, because 2 pyruvic acid are undergoes in the decarboxylation process. So 2 carbon dioxide releases, because glucose is formed by 6 carbon molecule. So 2 carbon released during the formation of acetyl coenzyme A. So 4 carbon is present, glucose carbon is present in the acetyl coenzyme A, because cycle run 2 times. So in first cycle again 2 carbon dioxide releases, in the second cycle the second 2 carbon dioxide releases in the form of carbon dioxide. Now the whole carbon releases during the Krebs cycle or during the formation of acetyl coenzyme A. The all carbon are releases during the reaction or in the form of carbon dioxide. Now 6 carbon, because we have in the respiratory equation we have already learned that, already know that the 6 carbon dioxide releases in the form of releases during the reaction, and the 6 carbon is present in glucose. All these 6 carbon of glucose releases in the form of carbon dioxide. Now all the electrons, जो भी electrons थे, अब उन्हें भेज दिया गया electron transport system by the different substance or by the different complexes which is present in the electron transport system. And protein, now your hydrogen molecule or proton molecule is also transport to the electron transport system, and in the form of nicotinamide dinucleotide hydrogenase or hydrogen molecule. This hydrogen molecule then transport into the electron transport system, and the electron transport system finally the proton, through the proton gradient and through the electron gradient, ATP synthesized in FOF1 particle in the presence of ATP synthase. So overall reaction की बात करें तो how many dehydrogenation or how many NADH plus form during the whole aerobic and anaerobic reaction. अगर हम glycolysis की बात करें तो there is the 2 molecule of NADH plus form, during the glycolysis process, or in aerobic respiration, in the formation of acetyl coenzyme A. Here is also NADH plus form. So now here कहाँ पे हो रहा है? First NADH, second NADH, and the third NADH H plus form. Now 3 NADH form from one cycle, from when one acetyl coenzyme A undergoes in Krebs cycle. If second भी चला जाता है in Krebs cycle, so 1 से 2 to 2 से 6 number of NADH H plus form after the reaction. Now how many FADH here from one FADH form at FADH to form in one cycle to now second cycle से 2 FADH to form, FADH to form. Now from the अब ATP कैलकुलेट करते हैं. In the electron transport system, how many ATP synthesized during the reaction or energy packet synthesized during the electron transport system? So one NADH from the one NADH H plus, there are formation of 3 molecule of ATP. So from one NADH plus H plus से 3 ATP synthesize होंगे, and from one FADH2 से 2 ATP synthesizes from the one FADH2. So overall, if we calculate the number of NADH plus, how many number of NADH plus are present in aerobic form in the aerobic or anaerobic respiration. So in the anaerobic respiration 2 or aerobic respiration, from the aerobic respiration is 8. So total number of 10 NADH synthesize, NADH H plus synthesize from the aerobic and anaerobic respiration both. That is the from 1 the 3 ATP synthesized, so from 10 the 30 ATP synthesized from the reaction. Now how many FA overall सिर्फ Krebs cycle में ही 2 molecule of FADH2 form होते हैं. So number of FADH2 then FADH2, so 2 into 2 is equal to 4 ATP synthesized होंगे from FADH2. In the Krebs cycle, the direct ATP is 1 ATP in one reaction, or in one cycle. So 2 molecule of ATP synthesized in Krebs cycle and 2 molecule of ATP directly synthesized in glycolysis. We have already know. So the direct ATP number of direct ATP synthesized during the reaction are 4 ATP molecule, 2 from the Krebs cycle and the 2 from glycolysis process. So how many ATP synthesized from one glucose molecule? From one glucose molecule, the number of ATP synthesized from one glucose molecule is 38 ATP synthesized from one glucose molecule. Now here is the number of ATP which is synthesized during the respiration process, and whole respiration is simply a process of breakdown of glucose molecule, from which the glucose result in the formation of ATP molecule from the glucose molecule. So how many ATP synthesized during the whole glycolysis? In the whole glycolysis process, aerobic or anaerobic respiration, there is, if one glucose molecule undergoes both aerobic and anaerobic respiration, so 38 ATP synthesized in the presence of oxygen. But if the oxygen is not present, if अगर ऑक्सीजन नहीं प्रेजेंट है, तब क्या होगा? सो 38 ATP नहीं सिंथेसाइज होंगे, देन द प्रोसेस इज नोन एज anaerobic respiration. In the absence of oxygen, there is only 2 ATP synthesized from one glucose molecule, and this process is take place in the RBCs of human, where nucleus is present and where mitochondria is absent or nucleus is also absent. So in the absence of mitochondria, there is not possible to form 38 ATP in the absence of oxygen molecule. So only 2 ATP synthesized in RBC. Now next class में next important topic discuss करेंगे.